So today's video comes courtesy of Wiggins. This is a follow-up on my hair that I did from them probably about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I remember like years ago before I started hair, it looked like this would be so intimidating to me, and it actually was so extremely easy to do. It took me less than 10 minutes to style this hair. Now one thing I will say is that the ponytail is a bit sparse, so if your ponytail is sparse you can go ahead and wrap around and make a bun. Otherwise you can take like an extra any extra hair that you have left over from making your wig in order to like wrap around as well to make it like a really thick big ponytail, and that will make a huge difference. But I opted to just keep it natural as is. The hair itself is still beautiful and fully intact. I'll have the details in the description bar of exactly what I have in my hair. I'll also have the link to the original video where I show you all about the 13x6 frontal. Also, someone told me that I could use the Got To Be Glued Blast Freezing Spray to bond down the hair. I've never used exclusively just this, and it actually works very well. If you guys want to see an actual tutorial on how I do it, I'll do one for you guys really soon. Just let me know in the description bar. I kind of just tested it out for myself to see if it'll work, and it actually did. Like, I sprayed it down, let it get a little bit tacky, and then put it down, and it actually was sticking. So this frontal is a little bit dirty because I've been like re-wearing it and you know all that, so I didn't really want to do the tutorial of it with this. But let's go ahead and jump into the video. Let me know if you guys want to see this tutorial. Make sure you're subscribed, and then I'll be back with my thoughts on this hair. So this is my hair from Wiggins. I'm going to start off by using my Blast Freezing Spray from Got To Be Glued to go ahead and secure the lace. The way I made this wig, I did not make it glueless. So basically you have to glue the front down or use your Got To Be Glued gel, or again this spray to somehow bond the front down, or else it'll just hang out like it is on the opposite side. And it seems to work very well. I didn't need a blow dryer or anything. I just sprayed it down literally on the hairline, allowed it to get tacky, and boom, it worked. So I've already started on the left side, or your left, and I'm going to do it on the right side and just add the spray. Wait a few seconds for it to kind of get tacky a little bit. I would recommend that you spray the spray along your hairline exactly where you want your frontal to lay. Allow the spray to get a little bit tacky. Maybe you can use a blow dryer on a cool setting, and then once you feel that it's tacky to the touch, go ahead and bond the frontal down on top of the glue or spray. So this is going to act as a double agent. It's going to go ahead and lay down my baby hair exactly how I want it, and it's also going to help to bond that frontal down even more. Feel free to tweeze out the hairline a little bit more if you would like it more natural, but I do love this gel because it does not leave that white residue that some gels do. So now that the baby hair is done, you continue to allow it to dry. Be careful when detangling the hair because you don't want to pull on that hairline until it is 100% complete dry. Can you take a look at this hairline? Again, this is 6 inches of frontal going backwards, and it is amazing. Of course, the hair itself is beautiful, but the actual lace, I've bleached the knots on this frontal, and the lace actually looks like scalp. If you really look at it closely, it looks amazing. I've also tweezed the hairline on this to not be so perfect and boxy, so it mimics what a hairline really should look like. Now I'm going to take some mousse from Paul Mitchell and just kind of go ahead and get rid of any flyaways that you may have, and sort of just act as a styling product to, you know, just make this look very neat and cohesive. If I were going to graduation or some sort of event, I would definitely use like a pomade or a wax, maybe like beeswax, and a little bit of heat to really mold the hair into the place that I want it to go, to be ensured that it won't move, no flyaways, I won't look like I got bedhead or anything throughout the day, especially with hugging people and the wind and all that stuff that may affect your hairstyle. So I'm going to just take a tiny black elastic. I took one first of all and it broke. So you might want to use like an ouchless scrunchie, something that won't break as easily, because if that sucker breaks and you are out, it is not going to be pretty. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a bun or a ponytail. The bun honestly looks better because the ponytail is a little bit thinner. The ponytail is thin because I'm just using frontal hair and none of the hair from the bundles to make it. I've done a quick tutorial on how to add hair to your ponytail to make it even more full before. I'll link it down below. But if you guys want to see a very detailed way to do it, I'll definitely do that in the future. So we're almost done, but the next step is going to be to make your cornrows. I went ahead and made them pretty thick after the fact. I thought these were thin, and then after the fact I was like, I wish they were very, very, very thin. But I kind of did the best I could. I'm still very new and beginner at making my own cornrows. I never, ever, ever, ever can make my cornrows tight, and I'm getting a little bit better as we go. I do find that making my cornrows on a mannequin head with the wig off, I can get them much, much more tight and more neat. But this definitely is progress. Like, I can definitely finesse this and get away with it. I just wish I would have made the actual parting for the cornrow a little bit thinner. Also, you want to braid once you get like right here towards, kind of curve it towards that ponytail, so that way it can go like right into that ponytail and wrap the ends of the braid into the ponytail or the bun. You'll see what I mean in the end, but like right here I braided it straight back, and when I got to the end I should have just braided it a little bit curved, so that way it will look a little bit more neat and perfect and cohesive with the ponytail, and it could all marry in. Here I was trying to zoom in a little bit and show you guys how great the braid came out. I'm very proud of it because I've never been good at braids, and also showing you how amazing that hairline looks. Again, if you want to squeeze out that baby hair along the hairline to be a little bit more thinner, that definitely would be a great option, especially if you're going to be photographed. You know, you're going to want to be flawless and unclockable, and you don't want anybody like, ooh, her baby hair is too thin or too thick. You want it to be just right. So if you're doing this yourself, I would make sure that I do like a day or two ahead just to see what it's going to look like, take some pictures, step back and look at it so that I can make sure it looks good, because sometimes when we do our hair, on that day it looks good, and then the next day we find little flaws, you know, especially after you've been photographed in it. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I definitely slowed the video down just a little bit to show you guys how I braid. I honestly don't know how to explain this process. You just really have to have 3 strands of hair, preferably them equal in size, and kind of just like loop them under. If you already know how to braid a regular braid, say hanging down from a ponytail, it's pretty much the same concept. You're just braiding that braid against a surface. The surface in this case being your head or your lace. And you just want to make sure that when that pointer finger goes under to grip the new set of hair, you just grip and pull it with your life so that it can really, really, really snatch that braid and make it super tight. And hopefully that makes sense. Using a pomade on your braids as well will help to make it look a little bit more sleek, especially if you're using your natural hair and it's blow dried. Whenever you use like a mousse or beeswax on the braid, it kind of makes it look a little bit more pressed and shiny and blend in with the ponytail. Now that they're done, I'm just going to wrap each braid individually around the ponytail. I kind of wrapped them going upward, that way it would make the ponytail stand up high for some volume. This would look so bomb if the hair on the ponytail was fuller. But again, this was just for quick demonstration purposes. I probably will end up wearing the remainder of this hair in the bun just like this because I like the way this looks. Just secure it with the bobby pin and you're good to go. At this point, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that lace is unclockable and not moving. And I'm just going to finesse the rest of the hair. This is straight hair. I have in a 20-inch 13x6 lace frontal. And then I also have in a 20-inch bundle and 3 22-inch bundles. So the hair is straight, but it does have a nice natural wave to it, like when it's super wet. And I really, really, really love that quality about the hair because most hair is bone straight. Because this has like the ever so slightest bit of a wave to it, not even a wave, it just has a little bit of a texture to it. This hair is going to be amazing when it comes to curling it and pressing it and styling it because it's going to have body. And as you can see, the hair doesn't tangle or shed. I did use quite a bit of bundles to make this hair super full, and still it doesn't tangle or shed. It doesn't feel heavy or weighed down. It is literally the perfect look. I definitely wish I would have went ahead and straightened the hair and curled it because some curls would be perfect at the ends of the hair for this look. But I did decide to go ahead and be extra once again and add the powder to my parting. I just feel like this makes the braids pop much more. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick little demo. I wanted to show you guys what it looked like with a bun and also what it looks like down. Feel free to let me know which style was your favorite. Yeah, you can't tell me that doesn't look flawless and real. So hopefully that tutorial was self-explanatory. I know that we love to go to stylists and the salon to get our hair done, or even to pay family members to do our hair because we think it's so hard and impossible. I've taught myself everything I know about hair, and it's really not that hard. It just takes a little bit of patience. Your arms definitely get tired when you do looks like this. If I could critique, I definitely would add a bundle around this so that it can be super full, especially if I was doing this look for like prom or graduation. I know prom is pretty much over now, but graduation or, you know, going to somebody's wedding or any kind of fun event for the summertime, I definitely would make it fuller. And if I didn't have that opportunity, I would just go ahead and wrap it into a bun, as I said in the beginning of the video. Other than that, the hair is held up amazing. This wig was made using the hot glue gun method, and the favorite part about this piece here is the frontal. And even if you purchased a 13x4 frontal from this company, you still would be in good shape because these frontals, I did add a little bit of powder so it could like really pop. But these really do look like scalp. As you can see, as I kind of got close up when I was braiding, the actual lace on it somehow looks like scalp, and it doesn't have that fake look that most frontals have. So this by far is one of my best. As far as the hair, it definitely needs to be co-washed. I just really wanted to do the style really quick for you guys, but I still love the hair. Doesn't tangle, doesn't shed, still has its nice beautiful original texture. I kind of just wanted it full and fluffy today and not too wet. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. Don't forget to check out Wiggins. I have all the details in the description bar for you guys to shop. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Wig sale will be up this Saturday coming at 10 a.m. So be there, be square. So happy shopping to everybody. Hope that you guys get some awesome wigs from me. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.